Hello, YouTubers. Thank you to all my subscribers. It means so much to me. All 140 of you guys. It's awesome. It's really cool. I was watching a show. It's called Love Beyond Pluto. And I don't know who she is, but she is from the United States. And today was the first day that I saw a lot of Americans in their YouTube videos, and not just that. A lot of journalists are confused and trying to figure out what it's like breaking news. Like, who are these two people and why are they doing the things that they're doing? And it's just not right. And their popularity in the United States is just plummeting. And when I say plummeting, it goes down pretty quickly because obviously they did something to the young people that's barely hanging on. But it's just, let me tell you what she said. Love Beyond Pluto. And I have joined her page. And so I'm a monthly, whatever, because she says the chess piece thing. And then she shows him on Colbert. That show that was no audience and had us believing that it was. And Stephen, you wrong for that. And Love, I'm going to call her Love right now. She even calls you out and said you didn't even challenge him on the Taliban question. Nobody challenged him on any of the questions except for one interviewer, and that was Tom. When he asked him about the racist comment, that they're not racist. See, it's a lot going on with these two. So then she goes on and she says, then what you do to his family, to, turn his family against him. No, you turned him against his family. But she doesn't let Harry off the hook. She says these two went to a Lion King concert thing. And instead of going to something that represented the reserves, and I know I'm saying it incorrectly, but it has something to do with a different engagement that they were supposed to go to instead of going to there. She wanted to go to the Lion King premiere so that he could solicit her a job from the producer. And that's exactly what he did. And she brings that moment up. But she also brings up how the family aspect of it, where you see a picture of Meghan on her dad's chest when she was like when my baby was just literally 2 years ago, like a little baby on her dad's chest. And she says she hasn't even allowed her kids, their grandfather, to see those kids. And that's always been a big thing for me with her, because it's just, to me, the beginning of it's just not right in a person's heart. You can't say that you're this nicey good, like this is what Love said. Then you go to New York City, okay? Then you go to New York City and you got the cameras following you around, waving and stuff like you're still doing service for the Queen. But you're not. She went over to New York City, her and Harry, and did this publicity tour, like they were going to be helping people. And come on, Harry. We haven't seen you guys do that since. And remember, this was the same time when she wore that outfit that was like $13,000, $20,000. I'm not kidding. I don't know how much it was, but it was expensive. And I just remember them mentioning it because she was reading to some urban kids, some kids that didn't have the kind of lifestyle that she has. And it was pretty much a frown in their faces. You're sitting here reading me a book that you didn't wrote with these expensive clothes on. And I barely can, I got 2 or 3 pair of shoes, or maybe 1. Death. All about what it looks like. Tom Bower's book. Tom Bower's book. But what I'm trying to say is, and what's going on now, and these are all of my opinions and my thoughts and how I perceive it and what's been read. But what I do know is her popularity is plummeting. And it's not because of, like Love said, which I love, because she just breaks it down. She says, it's nothing that we've done or the media or anyone else has done. You literally wrote it in a book. You said these things. And you opened your mouth to say it on the docu-series. So you can't take it back. But what you can say is, you know what, maybe, like she said, maybe it was insensitive for me to say that and call them chess pieces, because it was no disrespect to them. He pretty much doubled down on it. No, it was my job. I was supposed to protect, and And see, I know here, William, this is William. Where's William? I don't have William today. William is concerned about his brother's mental health, because if he isn't, he should be. Because right now, someone has it. Where is it? Where is Meghan? She should have been in the front row seat at Bear. Stephen. She should have had a front row seat. Why are you not sitting in the front row? Harry, Meghan, what do you got going on that is so important that you couldn't hold your husband's hand like he does yours everywhere you go? Even when you convinced him, even when you convinced him to fly to New York and get an award. I want someone to talk about this award for racism in your home. That's what you said. And now you're trying to blame the media. This was Love. Love has opened up a new understanding, because now it's always, well, I've always known they be blaming other people, and they got that bad. But now it's all about the media's fault. Like she said the United Kingdom's media, like they're literally going smooth blown after them. These two. And like she said, for what? For money? You know what? Even if it was for money, like Megyn Kelly said, have some humility. Take some responsibility for just one thing, Megyn. Just one. If you took responsibility for one thing, because every time you take responsibility for something, it's something that makes you look good. No one's perfect. Like when you were crawling through that car on Ellen, and you were that wasn't a story about humility. And like your sister said, you weren't climbing through no windows. Her father gave every dollar that he earned on that set. Married with children, so you could be who you are today. But something happened. Something just, because I just don't understand how you got. I saw it coming, but not this fast and not this quick and not this whole bunch of stuff. We can't say we didn't see it coming, but I didn't see it coming like this. So it's just, I would say call your dad and start there. Even if you hate him, Start building back your reputation. Nobody wants to see you and Harry like this. But let me tell you something. Y'all got a long way to go. Because you're not celebrities. Everybody is talking about this. I don't care who you are. It's on CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. Everybody is talking about this. That's what Love said. This isn't normal. This isn't something you see every day. You don't see a prince. You don't see Prince Harry on live TV, in a book, and in a docuseries. And on Oprah Winfrey just literally lights his family up. Like they have literally done something to him that he just hates. Because no one goes after their family the way you do, Harry. It's just not logical. Because that would mean that you had to hate your family before Meghan came in. And that's not the story we have been seeing. No. We've been seeing something different. So, whew, Jesus. This woman, let me tell you, get out of there, Harry. Get out of there. Get out of there. You didn't need any money. You didn't need the fact. Listen, Harry, you didn't need to write a book about your family. Let me tell you why. Because you were already popular. Us American women were always drooling over one of you. Come on. You pick this one that's going to literally bring you down. You gonna let her take you from your family? Your grandmother, your grandfather? Are you not seeing what we're seeing? That this woman is doing to you? This is not the Harry we know. And come on, UK. You know this isn't Harry. So my thought would be, I would literally, I would be really trying to figure out how to get him to snap out of it. Because it's like a drug, a real serious drug that he is addicted to. And because no one does that unless they're addicted to something. Because he has no reason to talk about his brother in the book. No reason to talk about his sister-in-law, Camilla, and Charles. But for one reason and one reason only, that woman that he is sleeping with. And a real woman is about forgiveness. A real woman wants peace. And I thought that when you was flying back, when Harry was like, I'm flying to my freedom. No, you're flying to your cage. Because now she got you right where she got hooked. And you have no support. Your support group, she demolished that. Okay? And she has allowed your popularity, Harry. We loved you. And we still do. But we see there's something a little ain't quite right. Because the Harry we know wouldn't do this. Now, we don't know Meghan. I'm keep telling you that we had to Google. Who? I had to really figure out who this woman was. And then I figured it out. She was Prince Harry's new girlfriend. Not this suit girl. No, I didn't know who she was. She did not become popular. She did not become more than she is today. Was, because it's gone now. So fast. Like, I fell in love with her. I said, wow, she's got it going on. You didn't need her. She needed you. You were already rich and famous. You had your family. You were rich there. You had your grandmother. You had your grandfather, Harry. You had all of that. And money. And people that cared about you. Those courtiers, that institution that you keep knocking down, kept you from doing this. A book called Spare Me. And while you're whining and moaning in your book about being a spare baby doll, them Afghanistan people with their kids, you know, the people at the border. I mean, you just happen to come out of a different seed than a lot of us. And it's insulting when you dish your birthright, no matter what it is. I am grateful for my birthright. I am grateful that God saw that, oh, here I come. And then you pretty much write in a book how you and write and go on with this woman that has turned you into something else. We don't know this, Harry. But I guess my point is really, and a real woman wouldn't let you be this Harry. I wouldn't want this Harry. This is not the Harry I would want. The Harry before Meghan, I mean, we were all the way from America. Okay? This Harry, I'm good. We don't want your popularity to go crappy. We don't want that. I want the Harry we had before. And I want him to take control of his life and tell this person that's talking to him and making him make these stupid decisions, that woman, I want you to tell her to shut the hell up. You sit down and shut up, and something's going on because Meghan ain't been, like Angela said, where you at? Where you at? Why you ain't holding your husband's hand like you was at the funeral and stuff? You fakeness. Harry, run. Run. We know you. We don't know this woman. And all we know, ever since that she done walked herself into your life, you have managed to just ruin your reputation, and your family is hurting. William and Kate, you know. And they're trying to figure out, yep, he gone. He gone. He is gone. This is what Trump whipped. Just, it's another level of whipped. It's another one. It's just when you just kryptonite kind of thing, and he can't shake it. I'm out.